everyone. Welcome to Let's Talk Hair. I'm your host, Angela H. Brown, who what gives you all of the tea of a lifetime. Now, you know what we say, deserve does not judge. What we do is to give you all the information, and we give giveaways only if you can answer questions and you get them right. We ship them out to you, and Deserve airs every Sunday at 2 p.m. Central Time. Share this with your friends. Now, today, what I'm going to do different is I'm going to go everywhere that I think that you are. And if you're saying something to me, I'm going to catch you today. Okay. So you will not be ignored. We have a wonderful guest, and she stopped by. She doesn't have a lot of time, you guys. So our subject today, we're talking about how can I toss my wig? You want to toss your wig, you want to stop wearing the protective styles, and you want to wear your hair. But give us 10 minutes. We are celebrating African American women who have their own business. So we want to welcome on our show a special guest. Her name is Misha Williams Gladney, and she's the owner of Lavish Living. How are you doing, Misha?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me.
All right, you've already got someone who is saying hello. All that's
Hello.
Miss Holman, and she is phenomenal for being a special guest. But tell us about this lavish living. How did it start? What's going on?
Well, Lavish Living started, and Lavish Living is a home staging and organizing company. And this really came out of COVID. This staging and organizing homes and things I've been doing for a few years, and sitting in COVID and you're at home. It just came to me to go on and make this into a business. This is something that I have been doing for family and friends for a while, and something that I enjoy doing. I always did it on the side. So I just decided to go on after I really prayed about it, asked the God to show me the vision. He gave me the vision and said, make it plain. And that's exactly what I did, and put it out there.
Wow. So how is, I mean, God will say all of that, but a lot of people don't make the move, So
Right.
was he nudging you for years, or just how did that go?
He had been nudging me for a while, and it was my husband actually that told me, okay, we're gonna get this thing on started. We're gonna go on, and so he went on and created my website, and he keeps that up for me. It just always encouraged me to go on and get out and do what my first love is. Just, as a background for me, my first 2 degrees is business, but I've been in education for the past 20 years. So now it's just that time, like I said, COVID brought clarity to me. It's that time for me to get out and get ready for that next chapter. And that next chapter is Lavish Living. We've been busy lately.
Oh, wow.
Very busy since I've been out there, and again, that's why I only got these first 10 minutes here, because I got to go meet somebody else today. So God is blessing. So I know it was Him that told me to go on and get this started.
Yes, I even have an appointment with her, you guys, next week after the show. So that's how busy she is.
Right.
Now I'm looking at this photo, and you all out there. I want you to congratulate her as well. But this is not photoshopped. This is your work. So this is your work. I mean, some people go and get these photos and they may or may not can pull it off. But can you explain this room, right here,
Gorgeous room. One of the things I do before I get started with any project, I always talk to the owner about how their space that they want to transform make them feel. That's a conversation that we will have when we talk, because we have a lot of people that just not pleased with their space. So when we go in, I say, so how do you want to feel in your space? When you walk in your door, how you want to feel? It's no different if you pull up to your house and let's just say the grass is not cut. How's that going to make you feel? Not too hot.
Mhm.
How
Mhm.
is going into the kitchen and dishes are in the sink? How's that going to make you feel? And if
Mhm.
you got small children, we got toys everywhere. How's that going to make you feel? So, a lot of pictures that you're going to see on the website was out of someone, the way they felt and how they wanted to feel when they came home to that
Mhm.
space. So
Mhm.
this space here, the coffee ceiling, all those things were there. What I do is come in and show you how to make the most of your space with the furniture, with the accessories, and all of those different things. So that is my area. I
Mhm.
don't knock out walls or add different things and stuff like that. I just show you how to bring that feeling that you want to feel when you walk in your door.
Mhm. And for the person out there who's thinking, I can't afford this, this is over my head, how do you
Mhm.
work with people? Do you work with their budgets? Do you work with existing furniture? And what are the services? Do you organize? Like if they can't afford to buy
Mhm.
lavish chandeliers,
Right.
how do you work with that person?
Right. So what we do is, like I said, after we decide on, how you want to feel and all those different things, and you tell me, we do go off your budget. I will say, what you think your budget is going to be, because I will let you know that a lot of times materials are not the most expensive. It's labor that's most expensive in any industry. So we have that conversation about what is your budget. If your budget is under $500, then that's, we're going to stick within that realm. If something comes up to where we got to go above that a little bit, we'll let you know that before we make that move. So it's just a conversation that we're going to have. We're going to go out and shop together, possibly. Sometimes people just leave it up to me to find those things that they want to see. They just, I give them the what my vision may be for the space, and they can decide if that's their same vision that's going to make them good, or we work together. I use some of their furniture sometimes if they want to do that. Matter of fact, when you go to my website, lavishliving.hso.com, you're going to see some before and after pictures of someone that of a home office I just did. She really wasn't feeling it. She had all kind of stuff in there. The only thing that she really wanted to keep was her desk, and we kept that desk and we worked around that desk. It's a very traditional desk, but this was a person that is very it's a very elegant person, but simplistic as well. And so, but she wanted to, when she's sitting behind that very traditional desk, she wanted to look out and see all these inspirational things and just make herself feel a certain way when she's sitting there. And again, this is an executive. This is a matter of fact, she's an AutoZone executive. So she wanted, and everybody's home right now. So she wanted to be able to sit there when she's having a tough day or what have you. She can look out, and she does look out and see those inspirational quotes and all those things that kind of get her through for the
Wow.
day.
Hmm. Wow, this is crazy. So how do you manage um, having a career and your family?
They've been very supportive. They know that I'm out on my grind now, because again, this is something God just gave me to really get into. So the balance of it hasn't been too much so thus far. Again, I have a supportive husband, supportive daughters. They ask me questions to make me better.
Mhm.
Uh, Family members that's always asking me questions like, how you gonna do this and how you gonna do that or what have you. And I was like, well, so I have this. They're think partners for me. So that's how I balance it, by talking with them and sharing with them. Now, if I was keeping it to myself and out all the time, then that may be some friction, but it's not. I have them to help me when I'm going out to do the staging, but also just a think partner on different things that we need to get accomplished.
Mhm. Mhm. All right. Well, Tavia Hall say hello, ladies. She's one of our top people. Her, Miss Coleman, and
Hello, Miss
Miss
Hall.
Adams that tunes in. So you
Mhm.
guys, she did stop by. And is there anything else you want to add or say or?
Well, I just want to say, if you would just, support another Black-owned business ran by a woman. We don't get much support out there, so we want to make sure that we're supporting Black-owned businesses. It's not very many in our local area. As I did my research on doing this as a business, I want you to know that I am capable of doing your space. Right now, I got a lot of outdoor spaces that I'm about to do because everybody's ready to get outside, get on that patio. Everybody's ready to cook out and do all these different things. So look for that to be on my website soon and on our Facebook page. I just launched that today as well. So I'm going to be putting some before and after pictures on my Facebook page as well. So, again, just support. Go to the website. I have a contact page on there. Just fill it out and we can talk. Again, I can do a consultation for either virtually or in person. With COVID, of course, we're going to follow all CDC parameters with coming out if you decide you want me to come out. So just support. A consultation is only $75 for a consultation to come out and just get us started. The industry costs more, of course, but since I'm starting out, I want to give everybody a reasonable price to come out there to let you know that average person, you can do this. You can do this. If you're in a space that need reorganizing, it's time for spring cleaning. Let's get it together and let's talk about it and see what we can do for you.
Yeah, $75 is reasonable because I thought I was going to pay more than that, but that is really reasonable. And gas, your time, your head,
Right.
your talent, all of that. I believe in getting paid. But yeah, but we, you know how I am. But
no, we are.
So I really thank you, and especially being Black owned, and we will support you. Any support that I can do, God puts on my heart, is done or just ask. Right. And so you all, I hope you enjoyed that portion. And so thank you for coming out. We will have this up where people who missed it can actually still see it as well. So there's more to Misha Gladney as well. So Ms. Coleman said, awesome. So let's say goodbye to her. Yes. So Misha, hats off to you. Many blessings. And thank you for coming out.
Thank you all.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate you. Bye-bye.
All right, you guys, y'all did well. We had a little company, and now we're back. She is actually phenomenal, and so we're going to keep the show moving. I'm all in my little head pod, y'all. So, but yes, we want to talk today, moving along, about you might want to toss your wig. How many people out there would love to toss your wigs? I got all of this that I want to show you. Now, when you're wearing a wig, when you like to have the pleasure of being able to wear your wig or not wear your wig at times. This is a wig, but if you're wearing it and you want to take your wig off, can you do that? Can you actually remove your wig? So on today, we want to show you how to actually wear your wig, and how you can work towards tossing your wig, or if it's a protective style. Now, I have done so many people. Yes, I'm ready to toss my wig. You ready to toss your wig? Well, we're going to tell you today, Ms. Coleman, how to toss your wig. Because I am just hearing so many people talking about it. Now, I'm getting ready to do a post today. Now, I did this young lady's hair who wears a wig almost every day, but she uses Deserve products. Can you all phantom having hair like this, thick, full? This is not any weave. I did this color, but she's holding my product in her hand because she's using the products up under her wig and she's releasing it. So this is what I'm saying to you. Can you can actually stop wearing your wig if you get to that point where you can just come out of it and you can say, you know what? I just want to be able to remove it. One thing about when the wig becomes damaging, it starts at the frontal area. It takes over your edges. It takes over the back of your nape area, and it robs you sometimes through here, all through the top of your head, your crown area. So while you're being robbed of your hair, and it's what it's doing is that band and that welt and just hiding the hair. Imagine just putting something, uh, um, a gas can, a metal gas can, on top of your grass, gets no air, and it's there during the scorching sun. And then all of a sudden, you remove it 2 months later. What happens? It is not going to be the same color as that grass. So imagine your hair. You're constantly doing that. So I've seen so much damage in what it can do. You may have hair a little fuller through here, but it's like I've seen holes. The hair that I have done this week, and the holes and just it pulls out the moisture. I mean, the moisture in your hair. You're just constantly losing moisture. You're constantly losing any type of what is the hair is dead anyway, but just the hair. We give the illusion through products, maintenance, and tools. We bring life back into those scalps and everything like that. But when you're wearing your wigs, remove them when you come home. I mean, your family know if you're when you wear them, when you start off in a journey, make that conscious decision. Now let's talk about why people even put on wigs. Wigs back in the day was put on the elderly, people with cancers, alopecia, or if you had just lost your hair in any kind of way. Those people, the wigs was more of, I don't have a choice. It was brought to um, the movies, acting and plays and things like that, because it was a character change, and that's why people wore them. After that, celebrities started, I guess, loving their wigs afterwards, and it just became the norm of, people started thinking that they switched from loving their hair to loving someone else's hair, which was the wig. And they just started loving that. So once they started loving that, and you get your first compliment from someone else, then it's over. Nobody's, talking about what, how to get your hair back healthy or anything like that. Nobody's talking about that. Everybody is just going into um, just wearing their own wig. Now, I've been running into people who want to let go the wig. So if you're out there and you really want to let it go, let's go through the journey and the steps to get you out of the wig. First thing we're going to do is we're going to start shampooing our hair at least once, I'm going to say once a week. And if you're wearing the wig, we're going to co-wash your hair once a week, shampoo once a week, and then we're going to co-wash once a week. So let me know if you don't understand what co-wash is. So we're going to, like, this is shampoo. When you're co-washing, you're not using a shampoo, you're using only a conditioner. So say, for instance, you shampoo your hair on Sunday or Monday. By the time you get to Friday or Thursday, you're going to just wet it down, towel blot it, and get in the shower and just put the little warm water. And then you're going to go into using the Silk Milk conditioner by Deserve, which is a thickening agent. And once you co-wash it and you start to rinse the hair off, you're going to rinse it with warm water. And then after you do that, you're going to take, I'm going to say a quarter size, about something like this. And then you're going to put it back into the hair. And then you're going to put your damage reverse elixir on. Now, I hope y'all taking notes because this is not a situation. This is what works. The picture that I just saw you has shown you. It will be posted today where you can see how this young lady hair transformed, and also she lost a lot of hair at one point, and that's what made her more serious about Deserve products. You know, she lost a lot of hair, but yet and still, our products actually thicken her hair. So you go from a blonde, and you're wearing wigs every day, and you got all your edges, and your hair is thick everywhere, and it's natural, which means you like moisture and all that. Why don't you? Because she gets her treatments. We have a treatment called the protective strand that she gets that stops all of the unnecessary shedding. So you're going to shampoo once a week, and then you're going to co-wash. And then after you co-wash, you're going to rinse with warm water, and then you're going to put the silk milk. Then, generally, when you're wearing the wigs, you all braid your hair around. Because I know I'm not talking to nobody that's using no glue. But if you are using glue and you're doing quick weaves and stuff, every time you wear the quick weave, take it in, put it out, you need it's on our line called the Deserve Hair Growth System. You need that hair growth system. Take it to your hairstylist. They will then put that amino cypressine treatment in your hair, and they will stop anything from shedding. Now, your job is to put the damage reverse elixir oil twice a day. Now, when you're wearing protective styles, you need to rest the hair. You don't just wear it, take it out. I know some people they'll come to me, give me my treatment. I'm going to let Shaniqua put these braids in, and then she puts the braids in, and of course she's not into healthy hair, Shaniqua, and then she turns around and put a lot of tension on there and start pulling your edges. And then you say, everybody say how cute your hair look, and you post it all on Instagram with your 14-year-old child and family. And then over a period of time, you forget to put your damage reverse elixir oil. You forget to even shampoo them. You forget. But you need to remember and know that over a period of time, you guys, I'm 50 years old. And I'm talking to, I know out there, the 50-year-olds, 40-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 80-year-olds, and 25-year-olds, or whatever have you. Over a period of time, that hair gets so tired of you pulling it, that follicle becomes so weak, it comes out. So after we go back through it, shampoo, co-wash, leave in silk milk, and braid the hair, and then put the damage reverse elixir oil onto the scalp on clean hands, and then massage it in. Any questions so far? Am I talking to just Tavia and Miss Coleman? Am I talking to anyone else? Anybody else? So let me make sure I'm not missing anybody, because we want to get you all. So is anybody else out there that, and it may be some people that I don't know if I'm missing you, but let me see if I am. So this is something that you want to do every week. And when you do it every week, resting your hair, yes, Miss Coleman, resting your hair is what is going on. Okay. I see 4 comments, but these are the same people. That's Tavia and Miss Coleman. So uh, that's all that I see. But I wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing anybody. Uh, oh, we have we have missed one. Yes, Um, oh, Tavia, Angela Tate. Angela Tate said, yes, this is Angela. Hey, Angela, how you doing? Uh, but yes, Angela, that you should be in on this, right? Uh, so wearing your wigs or your weaves, you guys, is phenomenal. It can be a great look, and it's nothing wrong with it until it becomes overkill. Like I love cheese. Everybody know I love cheese, but cheese don't uh love me. So, Angela, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about these wigs and weaves. We're gonna recap, okay, Angela? How you doing? We're gonna recap, but we want people to get to rest your wig because at first there was, I was thinking maybe people just want to wear their wigs, but then I'm running into people who say no. I want to let that wig go. I just don't know what to do. So, um, Tavia, um, let's see. I will share with the ladies about wigs and weaves. Cool. Uh, so do you wanna say anything, Tavia? Because one thing about it, also, I would say clean your wigs. Do you know there's a lot of people who do not clean their wigs? Do you know that? And that grime and that dirt does what? Eat up the hair that's there. And it's just sitting on top of it, just eating away. And so when it's doing that, you are like, wow, this is just constantly eating at it. And Tavia, somebody called and they want they want your number. So uh, after the show, there's a lady that's looking for someone in your area. Um, and she called and it was a wrong number. And I told her, she said, "Who are you?" I said, "Well," I told her who I was. Then she decided, she said, "Well, I guess it's not a wrong number. I need to grow my hair. I got a spot that doesn't grow." And she told me to connect with you because you're out in the Mississippi area. But yes, Tavia said that I agree with what you're saying. Okay, what else we're doing now? We're shampooing our hair and giving our hair love, right? At nighttime, not just because you're covering it up, it doesn't mean that you abandon your hair. Okay? It does not mean that you abandon your hair because of the fact you are wearing something that looks cute. Remember that God gave you that hair. And when God gives you something, from limbs to your voice to your mind, when you don't use it, what does God do? Somebody in the chat. When you don't use something, what does God do? When you don't care about it anymore, what does God do? So if you don't use it, then what happens? So you go over a period of time, you get compliments. My husband never seen me this way, but I need you to contact someone, or you can ask me who's in the area to help you out to grow your hair. Now, that's right, Tavia. Take it away. God will take it away. You don't use it, He will take it away. You don't want to use your voice. You can sing over a period of time. You may start trying to sing and say, I thought I could. Okay, you didn't use it. So He took it away because you didn't appreciate it. So at the same time, when you are wearing your wigs, uh, we're talking about washing the wigs. Now, you may not know this, but this is true. This is so true. Thank you, Miss William. I really appreciate it. He takes it away. Um, did you know that our satin moisture shampoo in our silk milk makes the wigs and weaves look like it's brand new out the bag? The silk milk also detangles it. It detangles the wig and the weave. It is awesome. It detangles it. So it's keeping it clean. A part of you restoring your hair and keeping your hair healthy is what you put on it. Do you know there are sometimes men who put on a trucker or somebody, uh, or they play sports and they put that cap on their head, and then next thing you know, that hair is being ate up. You guys, it's the same thing with your wigs and weaves. Over a period of time, they looking real through in the head, and you're like, what's going on? So what you want to do is continue to treat your hair as if one day you're going to wear it. Now, the reason why you're not wearing it is because of the shame. When you take it off, it don't look like your wig. It's not as thick as your wig, and you don't want to answer questions. You don't want co-workers to challenge you and to make you be depressed or insecure by saying, girl, what happened to the top of your head? Girl, what happened? And you going to them like, well, I know I ain't got no hair up there, but I don't need you to point that out. Well, what you can do is, if you have to wear, there are certain things that you can do. You can wear like a little clip piece in that area without harming the rest of it. And when you go home, you can take it out and you work a little clip and then unclip it and then treat that area until it can be removed. Okay. Now that you're using your damage reverse elixir oil, and then twice a month, I would say once a month, and that was if you're wearing your hair, but twice a month, you want to get a steam treatment. And then we all know the steam treatments can also be done at the gym, at the shower, and at the salon. Now, you also need to make sure that you keep your ends clean. I did someone yesterday that actually said to me, never did her hair, that she had not clipped her ends for, this was the first time in a year. Abandonment is what makes you lose your hair. So she had not done anything to her hair in a whole year, one whole year. So, not showing her face, so I'm gonna make sure you can't see her. You see that? In a whole year. This is how we're walking around, you guys, as women. As women. Walking around in a whole year. So I had to treat that person's hair and just I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. So I treated that person's hair. They was missing moisture and everything. And it was like a miracle. And I steamed, I did the treatment on her. And what it did was it broke, it took the frizz out, a lot of the shrinkage, and gave her natural curls. And then it also, after I did that, I left it in there and I put some silk milk conditioner on there and some elixir on her scalp and put her up under the steam treatment, and gave her the steam. And then I rinsed it off and gave it a light shampoo for the oil, and then put some silk milk, a little bit on her ends and a little bit through her hair as a leave-in. And then I blew her dry and silked her out. I went through her hair and did like a little, long layered cut. And that's the look that she got. There are so many people, so many stories of how people are abandoning their hair. And there was someone on social media that said, and her name is Nita Matthews, owner of Elements of Chic Design. So she said that you do the investment when you go to the salon, and then you disappear, and then you won't take home products to keep it up. And then you come back in 4 to 6 months, and you got to start with the investment all over again because you refuse to take your products home to continue the journey. Deserve is about in the salon and also at home. And we gear this a lot of times at home because when you're at home, that's when all the damage happens. Now, it can happen at the salon too if we have uneducated hairstylists who you went to them because your cousin was a fabulous, hair looked good and all this stuff, but you wasn't getting the service that you needed. Maybe you got on high blood pressure medicine, you did this, you did that, and you just could not convince, or that hairstylist never mentioned that you were thinning or balding. Never mentioned it at all. So What you do is find a hairstylist that cares. If you need to go somewhere, there's so many salons, suites everywhere. Talk to the hairstylist if you're embarrassed and tell her, I don't mind coming to you. But when you pull that wig off in front of everybody, it does something to me. I need some more. I need some privacy. Either I need to be your last or I need to be your first or come a day until I can, kind of get my confidence up or something different because right now I feel some type of way. So have the conversation so she doesn't treat you like an assembly line when you come in. And when she sees your hair, that she has the products that can help your situation. Instead of saying, oh, you don't need to get that. Don't worry about that. Oh, girl, get this, get that. No, don't worry about that. Get this, get that. You don't want someone who takes your situation lightly. You want someone who takes your situation seriously. So we have Tabia Hall that says, Deserve is a healthy hair lifestyle change. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm telling you, it is. Thank you for that, Tavia, because when I uh, was just doing my hair, like last night, I had a week that's full of blessings, but it pulled a lot of my energy out. I was tired. I was so tired in the name of Jesus. But I still gave God his time, but I was tired. And I went to the salon and I got myself, I said, I'm going to do, a steam treatment on it. I'm going to, get some, life or something in it. I knew I needed to do something to keep my hair on the healthy hair regimen. Now, y'all know this style right here behind me. I love this style, but I am now trying to show you that I can be a woman by my word of what I'm trying to teach you guys. And I'm actually growing my hair now because I love styles like that. But I'm growing my hair now, and now it's getting thicker, and I'm doing what you guys are doing now. I'm doing this twice a day. I'm doing my steam treatments. I am putting the work in. Now we have, is this Michelle? Michelle McDaniel Carpenter says, I'm glad you brought this up. This is what I was going to ask. Is it possible with education to use your products at home and maintain healthy hair? Michelle, yes. I'm glad you asked that question because yes, when you're at home, that's when you can get a lot done, Michelle. You can get a lot done. When you're at the salon, what they're doing is it's like the big shebang to get you on track, right? But when you're at home, that's when the love begins because that's when you pick up a bottle like this and you go through your roots in those thinning areas or you use your derma roller. See, you got to put in more work than the stylist. The only time the hairstylist put in more work is when you haven't done anything and she's got to work harder to make you look like her clientele because you haven't done anything. And that's why your bill is so large, is because when you come in, it's almost like eating up all the groceries and then there's nothing in there. But you could have kind of put some things in there in the week where you don't just be empty, but then you waited and the shelves are clear and there's nothing in there. So all of a sudden, yes, now you got to have a big bill at the grocery store because you don't have anything. So if you don't have any moisture, yes, your hairstylist has to steam treat you, protein treat you, do this. Now, sometimes I got clients that do it so well. I'm like, dang, I ain't seen them in a while. I just knew they was gonna be needing some stuff. And I ain't got no shed. They said, oh honey, I'm using my derma roller. I'm using my elixir. I shampoo with all your products. I use your stuff. So ain't no big old bill today. So and I can't charge them or do services on them if they don't need it. I just have to do what I have to do, but I can't go there. So Michelle, we have something called the Deserve Regrowth. That is during COVID-19, we developed the Deserve Regrowth because people don't want to say, oh, get on the site and try to figure it out. oh, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that, buy this. They want to go on there and know what they supposed to get. Recently, Michelle, we added the Deserve Regrowth, and I think it's called the Deserve Regrowth Deluxe, where we added both shampoos, the smoothie and the silk, and I mean the satin and the silk, and the silk milk conditioner. It comes with the derma roller, the apple cider vinegar, and the elixir. You can get the elixir. This is in a 4 ounce. Most This is our top seller, but a lot of people get it in the 4 ounce or the 2 ounce. And you can get the shampoos and conditioners from 8 ounce all the way up to 32 ounce. So if it's just you, I would say this would be enough for you. What happens is that our women who come in or they order online, they buy products. What happens is their children get in their stuff because they start looking it up and reading about it, and then the little boys go, "Ooh, I want a beard." So they roll in the elixir and the derma roller. So, but if not, but back to the subject, the regrowth system, the apple cider is going to detox you, Michelle. It's going to remove fillers. What are fillers? Things that's on your scalp that do not allow the product to push to help your hair grow. It's going to color enhance you. It's going to help with itching, buildups, and things like that, and add some strength to your hair. Also, you're going to, these silk milk conditioners is a thickening agent. So if, and Michelle, I don't know, are you using protective styles? Are you wearing a wig? So if you are, you can do a whole way more, because you'll be able to put this on twice a day and put it through. If you have any braids or anything like that, it's going to help. Like if you itch, when you take the braids out, it's going to actually help you not to have that dirty, nasty buildup, product buildup, or just grime and dirt debris. This keeps it clean, and it actually keeps it clean, and it actually keeps moisture right there so your hair won't shed. So, because I had someone who, had so much debris, it turned to a golden dirt. And I ended up putting it on social media. So these products are very much good for you to maintain at home. Leaving that silk milk in, Michelle, it's a thickening agent. Like I pretty much wanted people to have one conditioner. That's why we call our product small steps with big results. I wanted one conditioner that could do a whole lot. And you don't have to buy, oh, I had to buy this conditioner to do that, and I had to buy this conditioner to do that. Now, Deserve does have a new conditioner coming out. It has biotin in it, okay? It should be on the market next month. So it has biotin in it. It's more medicated. Dermatologists love it. So, but it's a product that you would use, and you can switch up where you're feeding the hair, strengthening the hair, thickening the hair, and you're also going in and that conditioner is working on your scalp. So you'll be able to go back and forth. We also have a treatment coming out, and that key ingredient is from Africa, and it is good. It's called the Deserve Regrowth Hair Food. It looks like you have cornmeal on your hair. It is great, and I make that product myself. Angela Tate says, I have a nut allergy and wanted to talk with you about the elixir. Is it better for me to contact you at the salon? You know what? If you do have a nut allergy, we have a lot of people that do, but they're still able to use this product. Uh, um, you can call me. Is it better for you? Can contact me anytime. And if you want to schedule something as a consultation on our website, it is, you have a free consultation. Angela, you can just fill out and tell me your information. I'll catch it. Well, my website will send a message to at deservehealthyhair.com. You can do that, or you can I can send you a message, a private message, and give you my phone number. After the show, I'll send you a private message, Angela, and we'll go from there. Tavia says, yay. Michelle says, I already got the Deserve. Great. I've been following you. I'd like to place an order. I will inbox you my number. Inbox me, Michelle, and then I want to guide you. One thing I do not want people to do is to buy a product you don't need. I want you to buy products that is intentional, it is about your situation, and it's going to help you and it goes to work. If you get something and I said, well, it'll do this, do that, and I'm not meeting your need. Now, one thing about Deserve, Tavia, you can bag me up on this, is that I love. This is just straight truth, you guys. So, Angela, Michelle, y'all hear me, okay? This is straight truth. What we have discovered, Tabby will tell you the same thing. What we have, Teddy will tell you, uh, it's so many of them. Annette, and Anita, Adrian, just it's too many. But anywho, what we'll tell you is the products that you have, we use it so many different ways. It's ridiculous. We use it so many different ways. It's based upon that texture. So what Deserve is about to launch, you guys, like we got a sip and slay that you got over $100 worth of products that you can win. And so you can go on, get the healthy hair back you deserve with Angela Brown, and you can see that link. You can go on our DSERV healthyhair.com. You can actually go on that too, and get a chance to see that too. Also, if you order off our website, um, you can get 10% off, you guys, at deservehealthyhair.com. And also email us, Angela. You can email us at info at deservehealthyhair.com. And I will you'll get a phone call. And if you want to do your consultation via Zoom or via, it could be in person, Zoom, or just a phone call, I can answer those questions like that. Deserve is now launching the free hair consultation. Okay. So what we're doing is launching the consultation where you actually get the opportunity um, to move into the next phase where you can do your free hair consultation. Or if you say, I would like to also go a little bit further with it, I will be doing, you may be in another city or state. And this is the photo of me in the laptop. Have hair questions, free virtual consultation, 38 years as a salon professional. So that's what we're actually going to be doing, where you will be able to answer, I can answer questions, but we'll do the consultation. And the consultation takes only about 15, 20 minutes. That's it. If you want to go further, then we offer a service where you actually will be able to put it in your cart, where you can, my team is working on this now, where you can actually put it in your cart. And no matter what city or state you're in, via Zoom, I will coach you through the entire process of doing your hair. Now, that's a fee, but I will make sure that you're doing right. Now, depending on how long I'm on the call, is how much it'll cost. It's not costly, it's just the opportunity to make you feel comfortable while you're being introduced to these products, to give you the opportunity to say, yay, I'm doing something right. Okay, coach, I don't need you anymore. I've graduated. Tabby Hall said yes multiple ways. So let's recap. Wearing your wig, we need to what? We need to clean them. And we also need to remove them when we go home. You've heard that many times. But also our products, because I've seen some scary wigs out there and weaves. Because see, at the nape area, that's where the wigs and the weaves get tangled. So you don't have to wear tangled wigs anymore. That the silk milk conditioner releases it and it helps it. And did you know you can actually leave a little piece size and kind of pull it at the from here to maybe midway to keep it from locking. when you're doing this. See, when you going back and forth with that wig, the wig is doing this kind of woven like a little crazy sweater. And then when you go to the hairstylist, she got to yank that hair out and yank that hair out, and she like, oh Lord, this girl don't never comb her hair. So it's like now we don't have to do that. So does anybody have any questions thus far? Because we're going to close out, and I wanted to give you some tips. But before I recap, I want you all to remember about the sip, the Slay and Sip, which we have African American women. We have Maria Moore, the owner of MX Essentials of New York. That will be in the bag. SOS Standard, Dot Standard, they will have their beautiful mink lashes in the bag. Also, we will have uh, Latasha Hughes. She has created a wonderful drink called Twisted Cocktails, where she actually cooks the fruit. Ooh, it's so good. Okay, but that will be in a bag. You can freeze it and drink it as a slush, or just have it as a cocktail. And she suggests on ice. Also, Deserve professional hair care products, honey. Got you too. I will have Deserve in the bag. Okay. And that is for the winner. I mean, and so also we're launching all of these things, and we just want you to know. Now, Deserve is coming up with a question. I want to give a good question, and I already know what it is, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. What was the steps I gave you to? I want to ask a lot of stuff. Y'all, I wish we was on Zoom because I really want to dive in with y'all. But what was the? I'm gonna try to do something easy. Okay, I'm gonna give you the first question to go to my mind. Well, let's give you some. What was the steps to shampooing your hair? Give me that. What was the steps when you shampoo your hair? So you shampoo your hair, and then how many times a week did I say shampoo your hair? Well, you shampoo your hair, and then what else you do? You shampoo it, and then you put what, and then you do what. Is anything coming to mind that how what are you supposed to do? I want y'all to kind of, and it may not be perfect, but I want to know where you're listening. Where you're listening. Come on, Angela, what you got for me? Once a week and do a co-watch. She said once a week and do a co-wash. Once a week, you're shampooing your hair, and once a week, you're doing a co-wash. Angela, if you were right here right now, I would do this to you. High five. Once a week, and you're doing a co-wash. Okay? And reason being, that's important to me, that you remember to once a week and you're doing a co-wash. Okay? Okay, once a week. And Miss Coleman, you did come up. Yeah, at least once a week. That's correct. Angela came home. Tam Speaks said, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Glad you were able to see the show." So now, Angela, you won that one. Okay. So, what did I say that I want another question is, how do you confused about the co-wash, Miss Coleman? Okay, what the co-wash is, come on, I'm gonna help you out, y'all, because she's serious. The co-wash, like when you're shampooing your hair, like what Angela said, tape. When you shampooing your hair, you're gonna shampoo, because we got two shampoos, so you can do either the one if you have that, or you can do the two, and then you're gonna condition. So that's three things that happens when you're doing that. Now, Boom. Co-wash, you're going to rinse your hair with what temperature did I say, Miss Coleman? You're going to rinse your hair and then what temperature? Type it in. What temperature? You're going to rinse your hair and then you're going to turn around and you're going to put the silk milk conditioner on there. Now, Tabia said warm water. That's correct. Yay! Yeah. So Angela said warm water. Yay. You know what? I can't wait to ship these products out to y'all. But so you're going to rinse your hair off with warm water, put the co-wash, which is the silk milk conditioner, which is a deep rooted leave-in and co-wash. So you're going to use it as a co-wash this time. Okay, Miss Coleman? And then you're going to turn around. And when you do that, you're going to rinse again with warm water. And then you're going to add a pea size. Okay. And then you're going to put it in your hair as a leave-in. That's it. Now, Miss Colvin says, I have 8 inches of new growth and fighting the swelling, tangling, chemical hair. Oh, I love that. So I wish I knew. Can you type in like how you're wearing your hair currently? So if you have 8 inches and you're fighting the swelling and detangling chemical hair. So let me get an understanding. You're fighting the swelling, tangling chemical hair. So what you're going to do is to fight that. And Michelle, I want you to hear this too. So if you're fighting the swelling and tangling chemical hair, you want to know how to fight that? Okay, what you're going to do is, first of all, you need a protective strand treatment. What is that? The protective strand treatment is actually our treatment. Actually, it's right here. This little gold looking thing right here. Okay. You're gonna bottle. It's our we call that magic in a bottle. You can take it to your salon professional and you're gonna go through it, shampoo it, rinse, towel block the hair, and you're gonna go through it. And then what you'll do is you start strengthening the hair and start seeing the hair is untangling, but at the same time, what's happening is the hair is decreasing any shedding. Now, Michelle, Ms. Coleman, do you have any shedding? Let me know. Let me know if you have any shedding, because I can help you there. It's going to stop shedding and it's going to detangle. And you're going to take that same product, and when you take that same product, you're going to leave it on and put the silk milk on it. And then you're going to, get up under the steamer. When you get up under the steamer, the hair, the moisture in it from the treatment, and you're going to let the treatment sit by itself to work. And then you're going to put the silk milk on your hair. And what's going to happen is that detangling, that swelling is going to go down. Now, you will start to see the hair come alive. I'm wearing a wig to work, and crazy hair when I get home. Today, your roller set. Well, you might even, we have, I don't know if you have it, but this is one of our items on here, and it is the foam wrap. The foam wrap helps with detangling too, but it also helps with that hair lasting. So if the hair is lasting, I'm wearing, yes, I have extreme shedding. Okay. The protective strand, like I told you. First of all, before we do anything, we need to stop that shed. If it's extreme, you sitting on a 911, a 911. So we need to stop that shedding. You need to schedule a Zoom call with me. Okay. Go online, schedule that. But I need you to order that protective strand. I think you have all of the products. And if you don't, let me know. But I am certain you do. But you do. Well, you should have won them or something. But if you do not have at least shampoo, conditioner, apple cider, elixir, protected strand. I need for you to communicate with me and let me know, do you have, first of all, do you have all your tools? Because with that protected strand, wherever you, I know your, what your location is, you and Terrell was supposed to get together. So if y'all didn't get together, I'm gonna put y'all together. Um, and Terrell can actually do the treatment. She can actually do the treatment. So Terrell, if you're on here, and don't worry, we're about to connect you guys, because if it's a 911, you need to let us know your schedule and let's get this done. Because when it's shedding extremely, it's time to move now. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop your shedding. I don't have a protective strand. You need to, if you're going to get with Terrell, she has it, and then you can just go get it as a service. She has it. If not, and you're not going to go to Terrell, you can get it and take it to a salon professional, and I can guide you both. I had someone in Texas that called me. Her hairstylist was acceptive of it, and they just wanted to know how to use it and what to do and what should they do or whatever, and they were off the phone. Okay. So there's some hairstylists that got egos, they need help, but they crazy, you know. So, but you got some that's not like that. They're open. So find the one that's open. Before you sit in the chair, make sure they're open. Don't let them push you off on stuff that you don't know about. Just say, look, are you willing to do this? And if they say yes, let's move forward. Okay. So I'm gonna help you with that. Since I know it's a 911, you're not gonna lose me. So but however, once you stop the shedding and you get that steam treatment, I mean, the hair feels so much alive and you can stop the shedding. This morning, I had a little bit of shedding. It wasn't a major concern, but it was just a little bit. I detoxed it. I did the detox first under the steamer with this and the silk milk and the apple cider, because I had several things going on around my edges. My hair was on fire because I kept scratching because my hair was dirty and I didn't shampoo it when I was supposed to, which was on Friday, and I didn't. So when Saturday hit, my scalp is sensitive, so I kept scratching, scratching, scratching. So what I did was I actually put the oil around there to soothe me. I put the apple cider here. I put the apple cider to kind of detoxify, you know, my hair, and I needed to be detoxed. And then I put the silk milk on top of there because my scalp was a little irritated, and I said, well, I don't want the elasticity, you know, to irritate me or whatever. Then I turned around and I said, you know what? I got a little, you know, little bit of shedding or whatever. I said, but you know, let me just put the protective strand. So what I did was I just kind of quickly sprayed and combed because it wasn't time for the full treatment. And I mean that shedding went away. So when I tell you these products are the truth and it works, anytime you can have freaking cold blonde hair and you wearing a wig every day and you're getting your hair done hardly never. And but when she's ready, like this is what I did. This is before. That's that treatment that I put in there. I'm showing you the treatment. And then afterwards, I was able, look at that blonde hair, no popping, no shed. That was a double color, you guys, a double color. Well, I was able to show you the strength. And then you able to see the truth with having that blonde hair and her hair is thicker. So we're going to get ready to end the show. Michelle, Angela, and Miss Coleman, we want you to stay in touch because we want to help you. This show has been great. So I want, who won, you guys? Angela, you won. Angela, you know what it was? Okay, Angela, you won that I see. Tabby, you didn't win anything. So you won. Okay, we see that Angela won. Michelle, you need to get back with me. We have many things coming up. Stay tuned for many great things that we have. Deserve is going virtual, and we're going to actually help you guys from behind the chair. So let me see. Tavia, yeah, okay. You will hear from me. The show was wonderful. Thank you guys for tuning in. And y'all have a wonderful, I'm talking about a wonderful and blessed Sunday. I'm headed now to Bartlett, Tennessee to Hair Angel Love Salon, where they're having a sip with juice, twisted cocktails, as well as jewelry. So I'm headed on there. I got an hour left, and I'm going to go and support some African American businesses. And stay tuned. Thank you guys. Next week is going to be a phenomenal show as well. And y'all stay tuned for April. We have a celebrity guy who is actually coming in as on the show. His name is Gigi. So he does hair and he travels. Also, we have Theodore Chisholm. Theodore Chisholm is the owner of the Beverly's of Nashville, the owner of actually TC Distributor in Nashville, Tennessee. He's coming on. And you guys, we have a very, very good show coming up because we have Tracy is an inventor with a new product that you won't want to not buy. And she will be having her product as well. We are so excited about the month of April. So you guys, you stay tuned. I love you. God bless you. And see you next week.
Talk hair, let's talk hair. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Talk hair to me. Let's talk hair.